I'm Kiini Ibura Salaam. I'm a writer, painter, and traveler, and I'm the author of Ancient, a collection of short stories. As a writer, I think, or as any artist, I think you kind of express what comes through you. And I think the imagination is one thing, but then when a reader tries to make it real in their mind, it takes on a whole nother element. And so there's this project I took part of, and I was in Cuba once, and I was in a park, there was this dog, and all these stray dogs came and attacked her, and it was basically like a rape, basically. And the neighbors were fighting these dogs off, and I wrote that scene in a story, and the editor was like, this is too much, like this is just too much, you have to like take it down, and I took it down to 2 dogs, and it was still horrifying. So I think my imagination might go further than I know how it will be experienced. Marie is not autobiographical in the sense of her issues are not my issues. Her longing is similar to like my nostalgia for my city. The things that are unique about my city, the seasons, the caterpillar season and the food and all those things that make the city what it is. I wanted to celebrate that and also talk about transitions. But her story is not exactly my story. The setup is she had that vulnerability. She had that deep, intense need to fit in. And that loneliness was sort of like the hook that made her a victim to this being at the crossroads. I think in general, writers start off very autobiographical, but then there's a point where you write past your story and it still is about you, but it's not literally the things that happen to you. And interesting, having the Publishers Weekly review, and it said something about all the lonely characters. And I thought, wow, are they all lonely? And wow, am I lonely? What does this mean? And so I think collecting these stories like this was great because it helped me sort of see what I was writing about in a larger sense. What I hope readers get from Ancient, my short story collection, is an experience. What I do hope to do always is immerse the reader into a very sensory world and sort of take over their senses for a point in time and displace them and put them in a new world and allow them to sense what it might be like and to feel what it might be like to live a different life. And I hope that after doing that, they're moved and they're changed and that they somehow see things in a different way.